Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, December 8th, and we are looking at Window Traders Market Profile of SPY IWM and Triple Qs. And right now, SPY, ES, NQ, and Triple Qs are picking up where they left off after absolutely ripping apart those short sellers that came in at the end of M towards the low of M period. As we are right now with 75 minutes to go, trading slightly above yesterday's high, so is Triple Qs. Russell, for now, is smack in the middle of their range. The key today is any acceptance back inside of yesterday's range, you're going to go trade that 12-wide POC, right? We were 12 out of 13. Triple Qs are only 8, but the same thing. For any acceptance back in, I think they should go get their POC. We're not far from the all-time high in SPY and ES. I forgot to mention the gap fill yesterday when I gave the downside destinations. I'll give that to you this morning. Right now, the overnight high is 471, and the overnight low is 467.49. And yesterday's low was 464.35. Remember, they had a bad low on the charts on some of these systems. And the gap gets filled at 460.79, a 256-point gap. So that gap is not going to get filled that easily. Again, any acceptance back into yesterday's range, and again, it's a pretty wide playground with only the POC to trade at. Game plan for this morning. Right now, if we take out yesterday's high, first off, we gap high. Yesterday's high will be the first downside destination of 468.88. Then our next destination on the upside is 469.57. We couldn't get it yesterday. Curious to see what happens this morning. So if we're to open right around there, I don't know if I want to take a long against that right away, even though the gap wouldn't be that bad. What I wouldn't mind seeing is to take that out, back off a bit, hold the gap, take a long. So you get that daily high out of the way. That would be one long play. And the acceptance, like I said, back into yesterday's range, I'm out because, again, the next destination would be the POC, plus your value would go from higher to overlap into higher. As far as a short, really no play right here unless, like I said, you either don't take out yesterday's high, you can take a short against it, or if you take it out and come right back in, you can take a short to go right down back to POC. Those are real early plays so far this morning. And then, on the chart, I'll show you all three of them because a lot of things could possibly be happening here in this last 3 weeks of the year and the month. Not only are we back inside last month's range, but if, and again, we haven't done it yet, but if we take out last month's high, there's a possibility of an outside month up since we took out last month's low going into, January. So that would be pretty impressive. But first things first, we have to make an all-time high. But we're in balance. Weekly, firmly back in balance after taking out last week's high. And the daily is up with the gap being my main focus. Thanks for subscribing and liking the channel. Come check us out at CamelbackTrading.org. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.